Well, hey there, church family. Hope everybody's doing well. And as we're getting ready for the new year and getting ready to celebrate the leaving of 2020 and bringing in 2021, that we don't know what to expect, I do want to share one more Christmas story with you, if you'll indulge me for just a moment. This is Robin. And some of you may have heard of Robin. Robin is actually the person who sold us our bus. And I had an opportunity to sit down and to get to know Robin for a little bit when I went down to Florida to pick it up. And she allowed me to share her story with all of you. As I was telling her about the video that I was making that you guys saw last week, about how God uses the journey as well as the destination, and sometimes the journey doesn't exactly look like how we. She began to tell me her story, and when I told her about Jeremiah 29:11, she told me about how her dad had always used that verse to encourage her, and even at the lowest points of her life, to show her that God still had a plan for her, no matter what she was going through. And in fact, Robin and her husband were going through quite a lot. You see, Robin and her husband were both drug users. In fact, Robin told me she was an IV drug user. And to be able to pay for the drugs, she would sell herself into prostitution at times in order to fuel her drug habit. She ended up, her and her husband, going to prison. It nearly tore their family apart. And in fact, her children went on to live with her sister. And so while she was in prison, she heard the gospel of Jesus Christ. And she remembered all of those things that her dad had told her. All of the things, Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans for hope, not destruction. And she held on to that. And she accepted Jesus Christ as her personal Lord and Savior while in prison. And when she got out, God began to restore everything. Now, she shared with me that it's not been easy. It's still a very tough road that she's having to go down, but her family is all back together, her husband, her children, and she is worshiping God and doing everything according to his will and his plan. And you might say, well, Tony, that seems like a very odd Christmas story. That doesn't seem like it's going to be a Christmas story. But, well, in the words of Linus from, the Charlie Brown Christmas special, that's what Christmas is all about. That's why Jesus came, to restore us, to give us hope, to give us to get out of the shackles of sin and to move on with our lives, to change as only God can change us. That is a Christmas story, and that is what the hope us is all about. God bless you, church family. Pray that you've had a wonderful Christmas and that you're looking forward to a wonderful new year full of God's blessings. We'll see you very soon, church family. Love you.